Brad Johnson is the owner of Lawn America, and he is going to begin something later this week that many people start, but few people actually finish.
He'll start hiking the Appalachian Trail, which stretches more than 2,000 miles. And by the time he finishes on October 1st, Brad hopes to raise thousands of dollars for Tulsa charities. Rick Wells has the story, new at 5.
Brad Johnson's up on Turkey Mountain with his pack for one last tune-up before taking on the Appalachian Trail.
I put in about over 1,000 hours of preparation.
He's read 15 books on the trail, put in hundreds of miles of hiking here and on other trails, preparing for 2,175 miles, 1 foot in front of the other, for 125 days.
I'll be crying for Mama probably by the second week. It's going to be tough.
He knows it'll be perhaps the hardest thing he's ever attempted, but he's looking forward to the challenge of completing something most people who start never finish. Why? Well, one day last summer he asked himself what he'd do if he could just drop everything and do it.
And immediately it was hike the Appalachian Trail.
The trail starts in the mountains north of Atlanta and ends on a mountaintop in northern Maine. He'll be walking through parts of 14 states. He plans on wearing hats from different universities. First Georgia, then North Carolina and Tennessee.
Some days I'll be in North Carolina, some Tennessee, then I'll bounce back to North Carolina.
It'll be grueling and in some parts dangerous, but he's got some extra incentive to keep moving. He's raising money for favorite local charities. $100,000 is the goal.
Somewhere along the trail, we'll exceed that $100,000 goal. That's what we're banking on.
But why now? Well, he says, why not now?
We're not guaranteed another day, so I'm just going to do it while I physically can.
For himself and for others. Rick Wells, the News on 6.
If you'd like to follow along or even make a contribution, you can do it on a website created to track Brad along the trail. We've provided a link in the web version of Rick's story at newson6.com.